Hello everyone. Good evening to all of you. It's another Wednesday. Wow, grabe. How many weeks na lang? How many days? It's almost Christmas. Kaya naman, if you're tuning in right now, so welcome to HRP Connect. This is our first episode. 'Di ba? Talagang nag-umpisa tayo in this holiday season. Kaya naman, if you're watching us live right now, we would like to know where you are watching. So please comment team live, okay? And plus your location. So lagay nyo kung saan po kayo nanonood, sa dako ng bansa or baka outside the country, di ba? Mas masaya po na mas marami po tayong makaalam of the topic that we will be discussing today. And of course, please do share our live episode because by doing so, you will get a chance to win amazing prizes, of course, from HR Primo. So all you have to do is like our page, okay? So kung saan po ito nag-stream, okay? HR Primo Management Services. And of course, to share this live sa mga groups, sa mga communities, or even sa iyong personal timeline, okay? Para naman mas marami pong makakita at makapanood ng ating discussion, okay? And of course, ayan, so please do make sure also join in our discussion later because from there, di ba, ma-identify natin ano ba yung mga natutunan nyo with our topic. And also, if you have questions or concern, comment in also as well later because our guest will directly answer that. Okay? So once again, welcome to HR Connect. Yan, di ba? Ang ating first ever HRP Connect, our first ever episode this Wednesday, di ba? Ng how many days na ilang weeks na lang, it's almost Christmas. So kaya naman hindi na natin papatagalin because I know that everyone is excited to learn this evening. Okay, I would like to introduce our guest, an expert who will be on stage to join us. We will be talking about building emotional resiliency on the human resource, 'di ba? Talagang kailangan 'to especially of the things that happen, 'di ba, sa ating bansa, hindi lang sa bansa kundi sa buong mundo. And also, this is very important to focus on the things na kailangan for everyone to be resilient. Kaya naman everyone, please help me welcome our guest tonight. She is a human resource practitioner and also a certified sacred space holder. So without further ado, let's all welcome Miss Claire Jamias-Ricasata.
Hi, Ellie. Thanks
Hello.
for having me tonight. Am I
Hello,
audible?
hello. Yes, sound is good. And of course, thank you so much, Miss Claire. I know that we are so happy and we will be learning a lot tonight. Kaya naman, hindi na natin papatagalin. I will leave you on floor and together with our audience, I will be listening on the back end. Okay? So thank you, Miss Claire. Please take it away.
Thanks again, Ellie, and thanks again, HR Primo, for having me to share my insights about HR on building emotional resiliency. Ayan. So, Ellie, I think we can share the um, slides now. Okay. All right. So as we discuss today, we're gonna be talking about the unsaid rules of being an HR, yung mga expectations sa atin na hindi natin inaakala na um, ginagawa pala natin or expected pala sa trabaho natin bilang human resources practitioners. Also, we will tackle about the tips on how to build our emotional resiliency muscle. So we have to toughen up, right? When we deal with adversities and challenges in the workplace. Okay? So in our first slide, as you can see here, okay, first things off, as HR, our role is crucial to impacting employee experience in the workplace. Okay, as we wear different hats. For example, if you are assigned in recruitment, like you are somehow like a matchmaker, if I may say. Naniniwala ba tayo dito, viewers? We are the matchmakers of potential talent in our organization. And we have to process our thoughts carefully during the interview because we are the key to endorse a candidate, diba, on the next level or to hire a candidate. And if, for example, if it's a mismatch, it could have an impact to the business or, misaligning a person's career path. Kaya malaking responsibility natin, especially as we hire talents in our organization. Okay. Next, we are gonna talk about somehow no, we are the caregivers in the organization. Okay. um, we need to exhaust, okay, and use our energy to nurture our employees' holistic wellness. We are the ones who take care of our employees' onboarding, career pathing, and benefits, and other things that would also boost their morale and holistic wellness. Okay, we are here to recommend the best for them, and we face the challenge of providing the right action plans or recommendations to the employees and the business every day. Okay. Do we believe in that? Like, do we have like viewers in the chat who would want to share something about it? Nakaka-relate ba tayo dito? Sige, okay lang. Later on, maybe, no, Ellie, we can have it in the Q&A. Okay? Next events planner. Parang natural na sa atin to sa human resources, 'di ba, na tayo talaga yung punong abala whenever we have like engagement activities in the office. Sometimes host pa nga tayo, 'di ba? Um, we are here for our employees to make them feel that we hear them with their socialization needs. We hear them no sa kailangan nila to fulfill their socialization needs to interact with different people in the workplace, and of course to have fun as well. Work-life balance kumbaga. Okay. Challenge for us will be to keep ourselves updated with the latest trends, how to make our employees happy and motivated in the workplace. Okay? Next is Sergeant of Arms or Peacemakers, di ba? Hindi natin minsan napapansin na ito yung number one din na expectation sa atin as human resources practitioners. We need to maintain peace and harmony in the organization. So we need to really pour out like extra efforts to implement the policies that we have. And we are also like the brand ambassadors in maintaining camaraderie at work or in the workplace to also promote a good culture inside. Okay. But in connection to that, we also need to make unpopular decisions. So, nakaka-relate ba tayo dito na, oh my, ako na naman yung magde-decide on a very challenging matter. It's gonna affect someone, di ba? Or if it's gonna affect the business side. So, is it something that's challenging to us, mga ka-HR primo? Can I see some comments in the chat? Like, nakaka-relate ba tayo dito? Okay. Okay lang. Later on, we can have like more discussions about it during the question and answer portion. Okay? What else? So, meron pa tayo dito, a listening body, di ba? Parang we have to like really provide that kind of service to our employees na pag kailangan nila na someone who can talk to and someone who's really trusted to share their problems, challenges, di ba? It's expected sa atin, human resources, to be compassionate sa kanila, to be understanding, and to hear them out as well. Okay? So, are we are we excited to execute again or to have like a revamp of the unsaid role expectations in the workplace? Na-refresh ba tayo na, oops, matchmaker pala ako, somehow like caregiver pala ako, events planner nga pala ako, peacemaker nga pala ako, and a listening buddy as well. So ang dami nating basic role expectations na hindi natin napapansin that we are executing every day in the workforce. Okay? On the next slide, okay. So again, with that, as we make like unpleasant choices and decisions of being um, and decisions in the workplace. So we face the challenge of being sometimes the unpopular team in the organization, and we have to face that fact. Okay, not being liked by the people around us. So how do we take it? Anong gagawin natin kapag we feel like, oops, parang hindi na naman ako like ng employees, or parang am I making the good option or choice to make them happy? Sometimes, of course, di ba, we question that. And sometimes nga, unintentionally, we make mistakes as well, right? So over the years, I learned that, we can't control people's perspectives and opinions. And we have to endure the fact na it's only our thoughts that we can control of, right? In our role, being emotionally resilient is important because every time that we need to make unpopular decisions or we make an unintentional mistake, for example, syempre tao lang naman tayo, we have to bounce back because that's really a part of our journey in HR. And as we face challenges and every day, and as we keep on bouncing back, we are actually building up our emotional resiliency muscles. Okay. Um, to be honest, this is still something that I am still trying to improve on. Okay. And in my 11 years of experience in human resources, it's really the experience that really helped me to muscle up, no, every day in the workplace, right? So if you really want to be in this field, you really have to embrace the challenging parts of being an HR, okay, and keep on learning from those experiences. We deal with different types of situations and people every day, and in order for us to, of course, pour from an empty cup, we have to master ourselves in connection to being emotionally resilient. Okay. So as of today, of course, again, I'm still working on myself. It's a never-ending process, if I may say. And as long as you're passionate about what you're doing, as long as you know your goal, the goal of your role, it's not gonna be hard for you to muscle up, to build your emotional resiliency. All right. What did I do? Like a few tips siguro that I've experienced, no? Especially HR tayo, tao din naman tayo, and we also need to help ourselves, 'di ba? Again, um to also fill our cups, right? Um I was able to somehow build up my muscles, like in terms of the HR technicalities, by enrolling myself in some HR trainings. Like in HRP mo, meron silang mga trainings for human resources practitioners na pwede nyong attendan to have like a good refresher, so that you'd be able to guide your stakeholders better when it comes to providing them advices in the workplace. Okay? Para maka-come up kayo both ng appropriate decision. Okay? Also, I equip myself by being surrounded by the right people. Okay? I ensured that I shower myself with different learnings every day. I keep on reminding myself that I don't know everything. So kahit sino pa yung nakakasalamuha ko in the workplace, I make sure that I will learn from this person. Or hindi naman sa make sure na I will learn from this person, but I try to learn from that person. Okay. What else? I also enrolled myself in masters back then. Like I think that was three years ago, masters in psychology. So it helped me to better understand human behavior. And I also joined Toastmasters so that I'd be able to enhance my communication skills. So those are the things that really helped me to equip myself to be emotionally resilient at work, because I believe that hindi lang naman tayo nagre-rely sa topic ng pagiging emotionally resilient, because it has subtopics as well that will help you muscle up. Okay, you have to learn how to manage your stress. You have to learn how to decide properly, yung decision making skills natin, and a lot more. Okay, Does it make sense? Like, can I see some comments in the chat? It's my first time to actually have a live um, Facebook talk, so I'm interested to see some comments in the chat from our audience. Are you still with me? Are you having dinner or coffee tonight, guys? Are you also relating to what I am trying to say? Hi, Igni. Hi, Sheena. All right, good. So, Igni, do you want to share in the comment what's your realization as we discuss our topic? Wala pa. Okay lang. Sige, later na lang. No worries. Okay. So, onto this slide. So, we're gonna discuss about the tips on how to build our emotional resiliency muscle. So, again, in order for us to execute so many hats calmly and clearly, we need to really embrace and practice how to respond to stressful situations, wrong choices, and unexpected crises or yung mga unintentional mistakes natin at work. Okay? Number one, be a problem solver. Sorry about the dogs. Be a problem solver. So thrive to not shy away from stressful situations. Okay. If you make an unintentional mistake, okay, um, try to be a problem solver instead of repeating the mistakes in your head or in your mind. Okay. Note it down, write down that mistake that you unintentionally committed. Okay. And list down the solutions that you want to propose to fix that problem. Okay. And move on from there. Okay. Next, practice the habit of not taking things personally. So practice the habit of not taking things personally because, for example, in the workplace, we can't again control employees' reactions. And whenever they react into something, it doesn't really reflect to us. It won't it doesn't mean that it would give meaning to our value, like value as a person or as an HR. Okay. Of course, when we make unpopular decisions, we can't expect people to be really happy about those, but we can practice the habit of not taking things personally, eye on the goal as long as you did your job properly. Of course, and while being compassionate to other people, you'll be fine. Okay. What else? Avoid the victim mindset. For me, like avoid the victim mindset na hindi ko naman kasalanan to, bakit sila nagagalit sa akin or naiinis sila sa akin. Again, if you know naman sa sarili mo that you did your part, stop blaming yourself, with the things that you can't control and move on. If you think that it's something that you really have to say sorry, then do so. That's okay. Okay. But again, keep on moving on. That's how you build your emotional resiliency muscles. Next, make a space for yourself. Okay, practice the habit of making a space and do what you love, so that you can express more understanding, love, and care for others. So again, you can't pour from an empty cup. So you really have to understand yourself well, so that you can understand others better, right? And lastly, remember your HR North Star. Ano ba talagang purpose mo? Bakit ka nasa field na to in human resources? Um, ano talaga yung pinaka satisfaction mo sa role mo? As an HR, ano ba yung mga principles mo? Okay? Ano ba talaga yung gusto mong ma-achieve? Is it helping people out? Is it of course, balancing helping the business and also growing people inside? Those are the things that we can consider, to be our HR North Star and a lot more. It depends on your values, it depends on your dreams, it depends on your goals as well. Okay. So I think I'm done with my slides, with my presentation. But before I promote something, I think, Ellie, we're going to have a Q&A. Ellie, are you with me? There you go. Ellie, I don't think I'm hearing you. There,
Alright,
there you go.
ayan, grabe naman ang discussion natin, no? It was brief but definitely very meaningful for everyone, and talaga namang there's so much learning about that, no? Thank you so much, Miss Claire. And for those who are watching us live right now, no? So please, if you have takeaways from that learning session, please comment in. Ayan, lagay nyo lang sa ating comment section. And also, if you have question, syempre yan, sasagutin ng ating guest yan directly. And Miss Claire, na before we proceed with that, with the question and answer, I would like to invite once again everyone. So you still have chance po, no, to win our prizes, because we will be getting, or we will be giving away 2 slots for our effective feedback leadership towards employee growth training that will happen on February 18. Kaya naman, all you have to do is make sure that you will like the HR Primo page and then share this live video. 'Di ba? Sobrang dali lang, sobrang easy lang ng ating requirements for you to win that training. Okay, that will happen again next year, 'di ba? For those who are, especially who are in the HR industry, no, talaga namang would like to learn more and acquire more skills and wisdom, 'di ba? To be better in their companies, in their organization. So this is your chance na makasama po sa ating training. So I think, yeah, wala pang mga questions right now, Miss Claire, but I have some few questions, so personally. Ito kasi I'm not hindi ako HR graduate or any related course na graduate, no, sa HR. But then again, I'm doing some task in the pang HR kasi sa office ako lang yung parang all around yung task ko. And there are really times na parang medyo ako personally parang na-stress kasi I don't know what to do. Ano ba? Kasi hindi ko nga
Hmm.
naaral to, hindi ko alam. On your you mentioned na you're more than a decade na, no, in sa
Mhm.
HR field, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what for those, especially with other, no, may mga kakilala din kasi akong ganitong sitwasyon na parang napasabak lang, nabigyan ng task or role sa HR.
Mhm.
Oh, if there are things na hindi kami familiar or hindi namin alam na gagawin, ay, what are your ano, what should we do? Kasi minsan nakaka-stress talaga.
That's
Even if I
okay.
tried parang checking the resources sa online, parang minsan syempre ano to concern about HR, so parang nakakatakot kung ito ba
Mhm.
is a legit or ito ba yung tamang resource. So what's
You know
your
what?
take on
I totally understand where you're coming from. Kahit naman siguro ako back then when I was starting my career in HR, parang I didn't have naman fixed mentors, 'di ba? I didn't have like parang delegated coach sa akin to help me. I just had my great bosses back then, and I learned from them. But for someone who doesn't have like talagang foundations in human resources, that's totally fine. Ako, I would suggest for you to join HR groups in
Mhm.
Facebook. Doon natututo din talaga ako. Ang dami doon na sometimes, for example, problems in the workplace. And then, ang daming good advices talaga from mga batikan, no, na kasali dun sa group ng for example Philippine HR group yon, talagang fan ako in that group. Also find your mentor, 'di ba? Parang it's it's really up to you kasi you have to really make a move, you have to make an action as well na you can't wait for someone to help you. So wag kang mahihiya to ask maybe HRs in LinkedIn. Try
Mhm.
to approach some, ask for tips. That's totally fine. If for example they're so busy and they can't reply back, that's okay. At least you tried. Kung wala ka talagang makitang HR mentor for the meantime. Okay. Ako then, I'm really happy, no, that I'm also being surrounded by great HR practitioners. Siguro it was a good ano lang talaga, direction ni Lord and faith lang talaga na um, or destiny ko talaga to be in this industry. But if not yet, try to connect talaga with different HR practitioners. Huwag kayong mahihiya. Um, for example naman, if you really want to like learn the technical things in HR,
Mhm.
tulad ni HRP mo, like what I was trying to say kanina, HRP mo talaga has very good HR webinars on weekends, diba? That we're promoting very short yung iba, pero it's really contextual for me. So, you really have to initiate some efforts. Also, podcast for me, kahit na
Wow.
hindi mga super HR related channels, if I may say, or topics, like dealing with, or parang for example, how to face a challenging person at work, mga ganyan. Just try to search for it. Madami doon, madami kayong makikita. And also in YouTube, mga TED Talks, ganyan. So, ayun.
Wow, that's very helpful, no? Yes, actually, I've joined, no? Yun nga lang sa mga groups. Minsan nakakahiyang, nakakaya magtanong. But yeah, also by reading, you're learning. And yun nga, type na lang,
Yeah.
di ba, sa search button. And then yun, may mga topics baka similar that I can get. But thank you for highlighting that. So for now, Miss Claire, I would like to read, ayan ang ating comment ni Miss Sheena. Sabi niya dito, I am the admin head in my own
Mm.
company and I handle HR work. I agree with Miss Claire that the task of choosing the right person for the job is very crucial because it
Mm.
can make or break you, break the company, no? Talagang agree also with that. Ikaw ba, Miss Claire,
Yeah.
do you have parang additional
Can do
insights
it.
in choosing the right person to be part of the HR team in your company?
Is it that question? Sorry, I agree. Yes, that's correct. No, that's why we really have to practice judgment as well when it comes to the interview process. Whenever we feel like nag-work sa akin, like yung gut feel din kasi, yung kutob,
Mm.
minsan nag-work din talaga siya sa akin ha. If I have doubts, I'll probe more. Parang I'll schedule another call with this person. Kung hindi pa ako sure, parang kung hindi pa ako makatulog na, ito na talagang i-hire ko for this role. I'll give it a chance. I'll give myself a chance, 'di ba? To also gauge talaga yung judgment ko, tama ba to? Am I being biased lang ba? Baka may nasabi lang siya na parang hindi ko nagustuhan, or oh no, talagang hindi talaga nagma-match yung skills niya, 'di ba? And actually, pag ganyan naman yung nangyayari, you can keep the profile na lang inactive. In the future, like you can contact the candidate naman for any possible positions na magma-match siya.
Ayun, that's a good insight. Ayan so for those who will be looking or who will be hiring their HR person, no? Usually kasi, no, Miss Claire, I've seen this kasi I have also SME friends na marami
Mm.
sila and pag nag-start ka talaga ng business, you will be a one-man team, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung HR, lahat na, yung marketing, yung product, whatever it is, the sales, di ba? So for this, anything now you can also highlight or advise to those people na feeling nila talaga medyo na-burn out sila because everything are in their hands.
Everything are in your hands. Um, it varies kasi per person kung ano talaga yung style mo, no, on how you manage things. Like for instance, may mga tao na pag nagka-cram sila, doon lang talaga sila nakakapag-execute, di ba? Yung iba naman, talagang nagja-journal or naglilista talaga ng mga tasks nila. Like on, or let's say for example, on a notebook, di ba? Yung iba naman, ang ginagamit nila, like mga applications online to really, yung mga highly organized, kumbaga for me, highly technical and organized, parang they prefer it that way. But it's really a matter of giving a focus on a specific task for me. Kasi if everything's scattered in your head, tapos oh my god, dami kong gagawin. Tapos you try to do all of those things at a time. For me talagang mahirap. So I would really suggest to have a discipline, focus, remove all the distractions. If you need to focus on one task, lista nyo, and then makikita nyo yung progress. Nakakatuwa kapag nakikita natin na natapos natin isa-isa. Also, try to delegate. Kung talagang meron naman kayong person na kasama, di ba? Try to trust also your other members in the workplace. Baka naman, pwede ka rin nilang matulungan. Turuan mo sila sandali. Tapos, this person can help you out.
Wow, yes, I would like to highlight na, no, yung talagang delegation kasi pag hindi na kaya, no. And also naman tayo, 'di ba? Very unique kasi tayo yung personality, iba't iba yung
Yeah.
talents, yung skills, yung abilities natin. And that's why it's very
Mhm.
important I've learned this lang din no, na parang you have to identify a person or someone na ito yung forte niya, ito yung specialty niya. And then if you can tap that person and parang okay yung heart mo, magaan, 'di ba? That he or she will be
Yeah.
part of your team or your company or organization, then go for it, 'di ba? Wag nang stressin yung sarili
Mm-hmm.
kasi nga hindi natin ano kumbaga focus na rin tayo dun sa kung anong talento natin or dun kung ano yung
Yes.
specialty natin. Ayan, so sabi nga ni Miss Sheena, no, yeah, we wear several hats talaga. Agree, no? Marami for sure if there are people right now who are watching, no, na mga
Mm.
entrepreneurs, business owners, no, they can relate lalo na nga mga first few years or first stage ng kanilang mga businesses. Okay, thank you so much. And again, everyone, please continue on sharing and also commenting. So, ayan, baka yung iba kasi nating mga ka-HR Primo are still a bit shy, no, in conversing through the comment section, but definitely are welcome. We would like to read those and also allow StreamYard, grant access kay StreamYard to access your account so that we can see your names, just like what we're seeing here. Kanina, no, shout out ko lang din, Miss Claire, those who are watching kanina or nag-comment, ayan, Igni, Ted, ayan, and yan nga, si Miss Gina. And actually, kanina I checked, there are a lot of viewers, so yun nga, baka medyo shy type pa ang ating mga, ano ang mga HR peeps out there. Okay, so now, another question, Miss Claire, no, for those naman who are just starting or maybe siguro freshly grad and na HR
Mm.
related ang mga course or those people who are about to start in this kind of field, ano ba yung expectation na dapat alamin nila or ano yung sa anong mga bagay sila masasabak talaga. So let's prepare their heart and mind as well or baka pati body. So please go ahead.
You know what, Ellie? I think this is the beauty of the technology for me and connections. Kasi naalala ko back then when I was also starting, hindi ko talaga lang pinapasok ko, Ellie. And I'm not sure if, hindi naman sa parang pag-iisipan ko kung gusto ko pa maging HR. Pero of course, as I had the experience already, talagang minahal ko yung trabaho ko. Um, Siguro kailangan nilang tandaan na while they are, for example, graduating with this course in human resources, in psychology, in management, tapos gusto nilang maging HR someday, they have talaga to practice the habit of maintaining good relationships, like interpersonal skills, kasi yan talaga yung magiging sandata natin, mga human resources practitioners, sandata natin sa workplace. We also have to practice like building our emotional resiliency. Like hindi kasi pwede sa HR na if, for example, natalo ka today, iyak ka na lang, we really have to toughen up in our career because again madaming people ang sumasalalay sa atin, they depend to us, they depend on us, so also the business, kaya we really have to um, think carefully of what we say. Okay, we have to be cautious also with our actions and decisions kasi um, tayo yung role model in the workplace. Okay, so we have to remember that na, we're not like the others na pwedeng mag-joke around and magkulit-kulit dyan. Tayo yung role model in the organization. So we really have to learn maintaining that. So, yeah.
Okay, ayan. Good points now from Miss Claire. And now biglang pumasok lang din sa isip ko, no? Kasi 'di ba usual lang HR, yun nga sabi mo parang it's your body mo or parang someone who will be just listening pag may mga concern ng employees, pag may problem ang employees. But then again, eto naman parang I don't know how should I ask this, pero what if yung HR naman mismo ang may problem? Paano bang nagiging sistema pag ganito?
Pag yung HR ang may problem, it depends talaga, Ellie. So if, for example, the HR doesn't know pa talaga, like how to act in the workplace, like choosing the right words. Let's say, for example, this is a new grad, or let's say, medyo bago pa lang sa work, or maybe coming from a different type of field, sales before, nag-HR, hindi pa niya alam how. Um, kung merong mga tao sa paligid niya na mga seniors na pwede siya sigurong kausapin, like to nudge na, hey, you might want to talagang reflect on your role, di ba? For me, that's a good move na din, especially for the business owners if you have like HR practitioners or HR officers inside na parang you want to correct some behaviors, do that. Kasi win-win yun eh. You're also helping the person to improve, 'di ba? Or for example naman, if it's a senior person already in our field in HR, and for example, you're someone na, let's say, team member, subordinate, ganyan, let's say lang ha, um, it depends on your relationship, no, with this person. Like, kung comfortable naman kayo to talk anything and everything under the sun, go ahead. You can maybe share something na, ma'am or sir, you might want to avoid or lessen doing this and that in a nicely way or in a very politely way naman. Or if not, of course, you keep it to yourself muna, and then you keep it to yourself, and of course in the future if you're gonna be a leader na someday, of course you know what to do or what not to do moving forward.
Ayan, ayan. So everyone who are listening right now, 'di ba at least alam niyo na may mga pointers, may mga insights nagbinigay si Miss Claire if ever, 'di ba? Kasi tao lang din naman ang mga taga-HR, especially
Tao lang naman talaga tayo.
just like you mentioned of if you're very new talaga and talagang nangangapa ka or clueless ka or something really struggling, there are for sure find someone, 'di ba? Ask help talaga. Very very important. Ayan. Sige, once again, everyone, I would like to highlight for those who are watching us live right now. So alam ko, ang dami nang nag-share ng ating live and there are a lot of uh, viewers right now. So thank you so much for watching the first episode of HRP Connect. And of course, as our way of saying thank you for everyone who's supporting us right now. So you will be getting or we will be giving away 2 seats for our effective feedback leadership towards employee growth webinar that will happen on February 18 next year. Kaya naman, all you have to do everyone is please make sure to like our page. Ayan, follow nyo na ang HR Primo page and then share this live video. For sure, nakalike ka na sa HR Primo kasi that's why you're watching this right now. Kaya naman, all you have to do is share. And also, please also give us your insights, your takeaways, your learnings for tonight's episode. Ayan. So we will be getting or choosing every 2 winners for this episode. Okay, so watch out. So every Wednesday, this live will happen from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So ito nga po yung ating first episode with Miss Claire, and we're talking about resiliency, no? And I'm so excited for more episodes. So now, Miss Claire, ayan, for those may mga concerns pa or maybe they have questions or clarification kasi like what I mentioned, no, baka yun nga ang ating mga introvert, ang ating mga viewers. Ayan. Oh, wow. Ayan. Thank you. Nag-comment si Ate Chanda. Yes. Ate Chanda, thank you for watching. Daming pointers na na-share. Thank you po. Ayan. Ito, business owners din to. Ito, may mga nagbe-bake si Ate Chanda. Kaya naman, for sure, maraming matutulungan, no, yung mga diniscuss ni Miss Claire. And if ever medyo late ka nang humabol, definitely this will have a replay. So all you have to do is look for the video replay sa page. O kaya naman also we are live via YouTube, 'di ba? Ang bongga. And I would like to read this from Miss Sheena. I want to learn how to properly handle mga nag-aaway na employees. Ayan, sige. Miss Claire, meron ka bang ano dyan, maibibigay na kahit few
Okay, sige. Nag-aaway na employees as an HR, balanse tayo palagi. We really need to hear both sides. Hindi pwedeng isa lang, hindi pwedeng mukhang tama yung isa, tama agad. Hindi pwedeng parang mukhang yung isa ang mas nangaaway, siya yung mas masama, di ba? So we have to probe. And again, it boils down to our policies talaga. So we have to make our policies in place in the workplace. Um, Syempre, parang we don't want that. People are seeing na may nag-aaway. Parang nakaka-disturb yun sa trabaho and sa relationship ng mga tao.
right.
So, we have to be the promoters of peace and camaraderie in the workplace, but at the same time, disciplinarian tayo. So,
Ayun.
we have to have our policies in place.
Policies in place talaga very important, no, para yun lang din ang babalikan natin. Ayun, no, sabi ni Miss Sheena, no, nakakaloka, parang nakakalokang experience to, no. Last time na may nag-away sa office, pinagharap ko sila.
Oh
Ayan.
my!
Parang
I think okay lang yon if you're trying to observe, di ba? Parang trying to investigate and probe. Tingnan mo sila, parehas. Ano ba nangyari, guys? But at the end of the day, ang goal natin as the peacemakers, di ba? We want everything na maayos. Kung hindi man maging okay ulit yung relationship nila, sana at work,
professional.
professional sila. Di ba?
Yes.
So, yun.
Yun, that's our goal naman din nga, no? Sabi niya, sabi ni Miss Sheena, kaso ako yung nagalit kasi ayaw tumanggap ng paliwanag. Yun nga, no? Kasi may mga tao talagang ganyan. Ang hirap eh. And yun nga, hindi ka puwedeng magkaroon ng sides talaga dito kasi ikaw mismo ang mako-question, eh, 'no, yung
Correct.
credibility with also being the HR person or even the owner of the company. So, nakakaloka yun, ano. And
Yes.
yes, everyone, baka may mga ganito din kayong experience, so, na nakaka-relate kayo, please share with us. We would love to read and know that story of yours, 'di ba? Kasi ang daming mga eksena talaga sa HR, 'di ba, sa companies na related nga sa HR work. Ang hirap maging HR. Hi, ha ha ha. Parang yun yung ano eh, maybe laughing emoji na lang si Miss Sheena. Oo nga, no. Kaya Miss Sheena, yan, if ever need mo na ng help, yan, definitely si HRP mo can be your buddy, di ba? Your, for that concern. Okay. So, siguro, last question na lang po no, Miss Claire. For those nga, no, na mga tao na nanonood right now, if, or maybe they need help when it comes to
Mm.
their HR, mga ano ba, kailangan guidelines. Yung mga nag-uumpisa kasi 'di ba yung policies yung sinabi mo nga no, dapat policies should be in place. Paano if
Mm.
the company nga na nag-uumpisa is wala pa noon pala? Anong mga steps, anong mga dapat
Um,
nilang gawin?
sa experience ko, Ellie, syempre, we can read through some DOLE manuals. Uploaded naman yung mga yon. Karapatan ng empleyado, karapatan ng kumpanya. Naka-post naman yung mga yon. Punta kayo sa website ng DOLE. But if you have the budget naman, get a consultant. Kasi mas mahihirapan tayo kapag wala tayong HR partner talaga in the organization. So, if I were you, parang onset pa lang, gusto ko nang magkaroon talaga ng HR or maybe a consultant for the meantime to help me out kung wala talaga akong alam at all. Kasi madaming problema ang mag-arise if um, may reklamo na, for example, yung mga employees natin because hindi natin alam paano patakbuhin talaga yung mga karapatan din nila or to provide yung mga karapatan nila inside the organization. Okay. So we have to think of those things din. Yeah.
Alright, ayan. If you need help, ayan, 'di ba, look for someone, mentor and consultants that will definitely help you. Kasi 'di ba, this is not just protection for your employees, but definitely
Mm.
protection for your company, your organization, eh, 'di ba? And making sure kasi iba talaga pag mga professionals na yung mga who've been in the industry, mga consultant talaga. Kasi definitely they know ano ba yung tamang
Yeah.
maipapayo sa iyo, ano ba yung process, even the process, no, it can save you even money and mga problems in the future eh. So, ayan everyone. So, now Miss thank you once again Miss Claire, no. So, for those Miss Claire who would like to still ask questions sa iyo or may mga concern pa,
Mm.
is there a way to connect with you or any
Yeah, sure.
means?
Sige. I can comment here my email in case or connect with HRP mo in case, but for the purposes of this being asked, I can share here. How do I comment? 1 second lang. Um,
You,
I don't think I can.
you can't.
I don't
Yeah,
think I can.
yeah, you
I can't.
can't.
So, you can connect with me via email. It's Claire N. Jamias03@gmail.com, or you can connect with me via Instagram or Facebook. You can just shoot me a message. And I'll try my best to attend to your queries or concerns or feedback as soon as I can.
Yan, grabe naman, 'di ba talagang very much willing kahit napaka-busy ni Miss Claire, no? Talagang if you need assistance further with your concern, and of course, HR Primo for all the needs that you needed. Ayan, please email info@hrprimo.com. Yan, especially no, sabi ni Miss Sheena, no, kailangan niya na ng consultant. Ayan, so anything that is related, either a training, consultancy, or any services that your company or organization requires, so please email us at info@hrprimo.com. So ayan, we can discuss, we can talk about it, yung mga needs nyo and how HR Primo can help you out. Okay? So ayan, grabe ang learnings natin, and of course yun nga yung talagang gumaan yung mga pakiramdam ng mga taong parang feeling nila gusto na nilang ipasa ang trono, ang corona ng pagiging HR person in their company. So everyone, again, last announcement, no, so for the winners, we will be posting, or we will be announcing that next week, okay, on our second episode. So again, we will be giving away 2 seats for our effective feedback leadership towards employee growth training. Okay, so again, very easy lang. Ang kailangan nyo lang gawin is just like the page of HR Primo, share this live, and again, join us with our discussion on our takeaways and learning on this tonight's episode. Okay, ayan. So, grabe. Sobrang thank you, Miss Claire. And I know that may mga natutunan talaga ako personally, no, kahit very brief lang yung ating naging discussion. You know na yung mga highlight talaga na reality also in the HR, no, nangyayari. So, you gave us a glimpse of that one. So now, I believe, Miss Claire, no, you will be sharing about something with us, special with our viewers and malamang no talagang maraming nangangailangan nito. So, Miss Claire, yeah, please tell what is this all about to our
Okay.
viewers.
Sorry, Eddie, can you share again
Oh,
my
yeah.
presentation? It's gonna be fast. It's gonna
Okay.
be
So
quick.
hold on.
Thank
Parang
you.
one moment.
No
Nawala
problem.
yung okay. Nagka
Ah,
one.
okay lang, Ellie. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Okay,
So
okay.
everyone here, ayan, here in our live, I would like to share with you my personal passion project, if I may say. Let me help you find your HR North Star with care and compassion. HR for HR professionals one-on-one program. So this mentoring program is a great tool for those who are just starting, or you're
Yeah.
revamping your career in human resources, so that you'd be able to, of course, really find your purpose in your journey. Okay, this is also helpful for those who are starting their businesses, and kung wala pa kayo mga HR na na-hire, HR officers, HR managers, this is okay. At least this program can actually really help you then to understand, no, your role as the temporary HR in your business. Okay, this is also going to help you build your internal HR self leadership skills and other soft skills needed in practice in order to strengthen your credibility and your relationship with your stakeholders. This is also to help you like find out the right and preferred self-care practices na mag-work talaga para sa inyo. So, um, since it's my first time to launch this, it's gonna be in promo. It's again a one-on-one personalized session for you for
Wow.
five one-on-one sessions. It's gonna be at 4,500 from 5,000 pesos. So thanks for allowing me to promote this here in our live. Thanks, HRP mo.
Yes, of course. Diba, we're happy to learn na merong ganitong program ka, Miss Claire, no? And especially nga kanina, no, si Miss Ashina, no, sabi niya, I need a consultant or need help with when it comes to the HR task and responsibilities. So, yeah, book now your session with Miss Claire. So, habang discounted rate pa. And again, this is not just for those who are in the HR industry. So, if you're just about to move or transfer into this kind of field, o kaya naman if you are a one-man team pa who's involved also also, or who's handling the HR thing in your company or organization, this will be perfect for you. So, once again, everyone, ayan, this is with care and compassion HR for HR professionals one-on-one program brought to us by Miss Claire. So, ayan ang kanyang mga contact details. So, make sure na, ayan, contact nyo siya if you would like to or you want to maximize this kind of offer. All right? Ayan, so thank you once again, Miss Claire. Ayan, let me stop my sharing. All right. So, any more last few words, Miss Claire, before we finally
Yeah,
say goodbye to all our viewers?
sure. Thanks again, HRP Mo. Thanks, Ellie and Miss Teens, for inviting me tonight. I really enjoyed our discussion. The audience is really participative and proactive in our chat. So I also hope to have another live session, but in the morning, so that I can be more energetic for my audience, for our audience. And I really hope that um, you guys learned, even if it's just a short discussion tonight. And yeah, have a restful long weekend ba? Or
Yan.
weekend?
Medyo hati
Holiday
eh.
tomorrow. Holiday
Oo.
tomorrow.
Hati
Ayan.
tomorrow.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you once again. And again, we appreciate for sharing your expertise and experience with us, especially with our HR peeps out there who are watching us right now. Ayan, so may mga humahabol. Yeah, thank you, Miss Claire. Thank you once again, Miss Sheena. And again, for those na mga shy type nating mga viewers, thank you, everyone. And again, please, I would like to remind everyone ang announcement ng winners will be on next week. And again, thank you for joining us on our first episode here at HRP Connect. So we thank you and we will see you again next week. So for now, we're saying goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Thank you, Miss
Bye.
Claire.